Saturday night baseball here in Mississippi as the Evansville Otters look to try to bounce back against the Mississippi Mud Monsters. Hello, everybody. My name is Lucas Macklin, and we are back once again for Game 2 of this quick three-game road trip. As the Otters took a loss last night in the series opener, but they look to try to bounce back today, hopefully with a huge game. You're listening to the Papa John's pregame show. Papa John's is the official sponsor of the Otters pregame and postgame shows 20 minutes before and 10 minutes after each Otters game day. Take a little look into last night. The Otters got off to a hot start in the top of the first inning, led by a Graham Brown solo shot, back-to-back hits by David Mindom and LJ Jones, but unfortunately they couldn't pull together a run after that, and then after that, the Mud Monsters starter, Brandon Mitchell, really settled in and started to shut them down. They did not get a hit until the LA Camo RBA single in the top of the fifth inning, and that was, by that point, it did cut it to 3-2, but a big sixth inning, rather, doomed the Otters in that one. Graham Brown did get a walk, and speaking of Graham Brown, his second straight game with a home run. Last night went 2 for 3 with a home run and a couple of walks, getting on base 4 out of 5 times. He was fantastic the entire game. Expect to see some more from him. John Beamer got the start last night, and honestly, all things being considered, started pretty well. First couple innings, he labored through, giving up 3 runs in the first 2 innings, struggled a little bit with his command, hit a couple of batters, ended up walking one, actually hit 3 batters in the first 2 innings, gave up 3 runs, but then got into his own groove and shut down the Mud Monsters in the next 3 innings, even getting past an E3 in the bottom of the 3rd inning to keep the Mud Monsters off the board, to keep the Otters in it, and left the game while the Otters trailed 3-2. He ended up getting the loss as Ethan Bradford came in the 6th, gave up 4 runs, 4 hits, a walk, did get a strikeout in that inning. As the Otters couldn't come back from that, Chip Korbacher came in to finish off the last 2 innings, gave up a hit, gave up a couple hits, gave up a run, walked a few as well, but did a fine job closing out the game. The Mud Monsters last night ended up with 12 hits. Only one of those were extra base hits. They walked 6 times, got hit by 5 pitches, and they left 13 on base, so the Otters did a good job stranding a lot of runners, but the Mud Monsters got on quite a bit. Reminder, you're listening to the Papa John's pregame show. Papa John's is the official sponsor of the Otters pregame and postgame shows 20 minutes before and 10 minutes after each Otters game day. The Otters last night lost their 3rd straight series opener. They've lost all of their series openers to start the year, but they have won the 2nd game of each series, forcing each series to go to a 3rd game rubber match. Hopefully tonight we see more of the same. This Otters team we've seen be able to get into grooves, hit the ball hard, and hit the ball a lot. And it's just a matter of getting into that today. And hopefully for the Otters, they get off quick and running. Like I said, we've seen this offense and what they can do. We've also seen some fantastic starts from every single starter. And we will see Adrian Montilva tonight for the Otters. His first start, his first appearance for the Otters this year. Adrian Montilva, the 24-year-old out of Wisconsin, Milwaukee, pitched 2 seasons at the College of Milwaukee with the Milwaukee Panthers. In his first season, appeared in 14 games, started 5, pitched 20 innings, and had a 3.05 ERA where he struck out 23, walked 19, and then in his final season with the Panthers, he started in 14 games, pitched 61 innings, and had a 5.43 ERA, but struck out 71, good enough for a 10.4 strikeout per 9. He had a 2.2 strikeout per walk rate, as well as he walked 32 on the year. And as I mentioned, getting his first professional start, and getting his first start for the Evansville Otters, and hopefully we'll get a lengthy start out of him. On the other side, Joshua Paulina is making the start. It'll be his first start of the season and first for the Mud Monsters. In 2024, he finished up his career at Westchester with the Golden Rams in the Pennsylvania State Athletics Conference, and then played some summer ball in the Appalachian League with Tri-State, pitched in 32 and 2/3 innings with a 5.23 ERA, and he gets his first professional start with the Mississippi Mud Monsters. We'll take a short break, and when we come back, we'll get starting lineups, and we'll look over a preview for today's game. You're listening to the Otters Digital Network.
Maintaining our independence becomes more and more vital as we age. Swerka and more can help you navigate this important journey by answering your questions and connecting you to free and unbiased community resources and support services. If you are seeking advice for yourself or a loved one, let Swerka be your first call. More information available at swerka.org or by calling 812-464-7800. Originally opening in 2004, Jacobs Village has been a home for adults with disabilities, giving these great residents a wonderful opportunity to live life just like you and me. Jacobs Village mission is to continue building a safe, walkable neighborhood community where people with disabilities and older adults can find meaningful relationships, affordable and accessible housing, and activities to keep their bodies and minds engaged. We can't wait to have Jacobs Village at the ballpark on July 3rd for our annual Red, White, and Blue Night. More information on this great community partner is available at jacobsvillage.org. For the last 5 years, the Evansville African American Museum and the Evansville Otters have partnered together to offer tickets at no cost for the whole family for the Juneteenth Negro Leagues Baseball Tribute. All are invited to celebrate Juneteenth with us on June 19th for the annual Salute to the Negro Leagues game. Pre-game activities start at 4:30 with first pitch scheduled for 5:05. For information on these tickets, fans can stop by the Evansville African American Museum at 579 Sandra Matthews Way in Evansville or any local Evansville-Vanderburgh Public Library.
Back live at Trustmark Park as we get closer and closer to the first pitch. Let's go over today's starting lineups. First for the Mississippi Mud Monsters, very similar lineup to last night. Center fielder and leading off will be Braylon Skinner. Batting second, the switch-hitting third baseman Ryan Cash. Batting third and playing left field will be Davis Bradshaw. Batting fourth and playing shortstop today will be Tyquan Forbes after he got the DH last night. Batting fifth and playing first base will be the Correll Paz. Batting sixth and playing second base will be Samil De La Rosa. Batting seventh and getting the start tonight after getting last night off will be the right fielder Kyler Booker. Batting eighth and DHing will be Victor Diaz, and batting ninth and rounding out the lineup will be Nick Hassan, who will be catching tonight. As I mentioned, pitching tonight for the Mississippi Mud Monsters will be Joshua Paulina, the right-handed pitcher, getting his first professional start, first one with Mississippi as well. For your Evansville Otters, leading it off, once again, will be Ale Camo. He'll be playing shortstop today. Batting second will be the red-hot Graham Brown as he's back in center field. Batting third and playing first base will be the ever-dangerous David Mendham. Batting fourth and DHing today will be L.J. Jones. Batting fifth and playing third base today will be Paven Parks. Batting sixth and playing in right field will be J.T. Benson. Batting seventh and playing second base will be J.J. Cruz. Batting eighth and playing left field today will be Mason White. And rounding out the lineup, batting ninth, will be the catcher Cohen Wilbanks, getting his third start of the season. We'll take a short break, and we'll talk back over the starting pitchers when we're back on the Otters Digital Network.
Catalyst Church Food Pantry is honored to be the nonprofit partner of Friday, May 23rd's Otters game. Catalyst Church invites the community, but also the churches from the Tri-State to come and unite as one game, as one church, around one cause. Catalyst Church invites each person to bring at least one, if not more, non-perishable food item for their food pantry to continue helping the Evansville community. A great night of baseball is planned, and post-game fireworks are just part of the fun. More information can be found on Catalyst Church Evansville's Facebook page. Right now in Vanderburgh County, over 800 children are in the child welfare system waiting for someone to be their voice, and you could be that voice by becoming a court-appointed special advocate, a CASA volunteer. Donating just a few hours a month of your time can change a child's life forever. Vanderburgh County CASA invites you to join them. Stand up, speak out, be for the child, be a CASA. For more information, visit vandcasa.com. That's VAND CASA.com. Ballet Indiana is made up of local ballet professionals, dedicated parents, and community members in order to provide unique and life-enriching experiences for hundreds of young dancers, while carrying out their mission to inspire a lifelong appreciation for dance for both our dancers and the Evansville community. More information on Ballet Indiana and information about their upcoming performances is available at balletindiana.org.
Welcome back in once again to Trustmark Park in Mississippi. We just got news that the game will be delayed till 7 o'clock at a Central Time, same time as here. We got some big rain earlier in the day, and it looks like they need a little bit more time for the field to dry up, or at least the outfield. And it is unclear if that is the end time, but it should be the official start of the game. So with that being said, once again, game time looks to be pushed back until 7 o'clock Central Time, and we will take a break up until then. And when the time comes, I'll come back live, and you'll be able to listen to the Otters Digital Network. We're going to go ahead and end this broadcast, and I'll start a new one. I'll set it for 6:50, 6:55, and we'll come back live then. Thank you so much for